Well, it's Saturday and I wanted to give an update on my son-in-law. The cancer has taken over his body. He was on his third round of lung cancer, but apparently everything that has happened to him, it just spread like wildfire through him. So tomorrow my daughter is going to take him off life support. I can't even imagine to see my little girl screaming and crying. Oh, sorry. He's a wonderful husband and a good daddy. And I call him my son in love because if I could handpick a son, I would have handpicked him for sure. I think the hardest thing was to try to answer the questions my daughter has was like, he's such a good person. Why him? I could think of a million bad people. And I've reassured her that God picks the finest, and though it's not fair, it is so much better for him because he'll be out of pain. There'll be no more sickness, no more hurting. I mostly just sit in silence and hold her hand and hug her while she goes through this process. But tomorrow is going to be a horrific day for her and my grandson. So I'm just asking for prayers. Please pray for them. It's a new journey for them and one she didn't expect to do alone. Kids are really resilient. My grandson, just processing it in a way that we as adults would not, but it works for him. So I'm just going to keep helping her around her house. I'm going to just keep loving her and sharing the love of Christ. But if you guys could pray, I'd appreciate it so much. You guys are really amazing, and she appreciates the prayers. But this next chapter is going to be really tough for her. Yeah. 15 years together, or what is it? 16 years together, 15 years of marriage, going on 16 years. That's a good amount of time. You don't get a lot of stories like that. He's just a really good guy, and to see him incubated and all the wires and tubes is definitely not what he wanted, and I can relate because that is something I do not want and will not have. So I'm going to keep lifting my daughter up, loving her, and caring for her. Okay, guess I'll check back in a few days. I just appreciate each and every one of you so much, and I thank you. And God bless and love you. Oh, I did want to add, as my daughter, one thing she's like, well, I don't know, he took care of all the bills, and um, I don't know passwords, and so it's really important to, though, if you have a spouse or a partner and they're managing the bills and stuff, to know how it's set up. Is it a payment plan? Is it, automatically taken out? Do you have to pay it? Go in and pay it. And write down your passwords and just keep them in a safe location so that you know. Because here she's trying to do the every day-to-day stuff and function, plus knowing her husband's dying. It's really overwhelming. So if I could give any advice to anyone is, sharing the decision making, at least know, cables paid via phone, rent, however, mortgage, just so that you know, and that you have the codes to the computers and, to their phones and um, different things, credit cards, debit cards, so that you're aware if you happen to lose your loved one that you're able to access that information. Anyway, God bless each and every one of you. I appreciate each one of you, and no matter what the storm, God's going to bring all of us through it. I claim it, I receive it, and I know it. I just know it. Anyway, again, thank you. I'll talk to you soon. This is Gracie, and I'm out. Bye.